trial is finally here. After being postponed for so long. Especially that bout about the bird flu. They went through the entire town last week. Who knew that bird flu was so contagious to people other than birds? It's called bird flu. I got bird flu. That was weird. Well, howdy ho, Mr. Mayor. Ah, yes, Mevlin and Dan. Right on time.
It's nothing but punctual.
And how are you feeling about the trial? Are you prepared, my good friend? Or, I guess, are you prepared?
We've been practicing for this day all month.
I have full confidence that justice will be served today. Yes, well, you see, that's what I'm afraid of, Melvin.
Look, Walter's coming.
Where's the bailiff? All the books I read about the courtroom etiquette says that he tells everyone to rise when the judge enters.
Well, he must certainly be slacking on his job.
Dan. Here's the bailiff.
Oh, I am? I mean, yes, I am. I was just, testing you.
Hear ye, hear ye. I thank you warmly and graciously as I welcome you all in. Yes. You have to tell him to sit down. Oh, yes. Yes, you all may be seated. We are here today for the trial of Gunther Goose versus Mevlin Mussolini. The charges are simple. Mevlin, allegedly without permission, reads other people's mail. Before we begin the trial, let me introduce you to Victor von Vulture, Gunther's lawyer from out of town. When you're ready, Mr. Vulture, you may begin with your opening statements.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before I begin, let me just say thank you all for having me in your welcoming and lovely, quaint little town. In all my years of being an attorney, I have never visited such a beautiful town as this one, and it truly does hurt my soul deep down to see just a lovely place ravaged by the depravity of crime. And you folks have been lucky thus far, but that luck will not last forever. And this case proves that criminals can walk amongst you under our very noses and be our closest friends. Your Honor, I implore you, as this case unfolds, to not let your friendship with the defendant cloud your judgment of the facts and evidence if we want this town to remain as beautiful and pure as it is. Criminals like this moose sitting right here in this very courtroom must be served justice.
Very good, Mr. von Vulture. Young Mr. Icicle, your opening statements, please.
Yes, we're prepared for this, so here we go. Your Uncle Walter, well, Your Honorable Uncle Walter, and ladies and gentlemen of the court, I am to prove my client was completely within his legal rights to read the mail of this fine town because of, safety inspections.
Isaac, what are you talking about?
Indeed, me and my client have had very valid reasons to believe that all the mail was to be opened by him might have been dangerous. In fact, materials such as fireworks could be in there. Very, very harmful for recipients.
Isaac, I never thought there was any explosive influence.
Ladies and gentlemen of the courtroom, and your Honorable Uncle Walter, geez, say that 5 times fast. In this court today, there will be some convincing evidence, but I implore you to take all into consideration the character of the man you see here today. Would he gossip and snoop in your mail without any good reason? Or is he just a concerned citizen, working for your safety? Before we begin this trial, I would like to leave you with some words to think about. If the mail is unread, you must put the case to bed.
Isaac, the mail was read.
And if the mail was read, then why would the moose's head? Then why have the moose's head? Yes, that's what I meant to say. Because your safety was his stead. Look, the goose is turning red, because his anger has went bad by the words I have said. Indeed, your protection is the moose, only stead. My opening statements are over, Your Honor.
Man, those Shakespeare classes have really been paying off.
Indeed, his goose is cooked.
Well, that was interesting. Well, now the witness stand will be open for any witnesses. Defense, you may call your first witness.
The defense calls Elton Eagelton to the stand.
Oh yes, of course. Mevlin read my mail on occasion, but everyone else does. You see, I get subscription magazines. Everyone from here to Timbuktu could be reading my mail, providing they bought the subscription, of course.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Has your mail ever been delivered pre-open?
I don't get mail.
So not only has he been reading your mail, but he's failed to deliver it entirely.
I think you might be lying under oath. You realize it's a serious crime, right?
And how long did it take you to make a grilled cheese that day?
Objection. Relevance.
Sustained.
And how long has this criminal been withholding your mail from you?
Objection! He's leading the witness!
Overruled.
I'm 6.
On the night of September 5th, did you break Honorable Judge Uncle Walter with a whoopee cushion in his chair?
Objection. Relevance.
No. I'll allow this one. I would never. I most certainly think that you're lying, and you will face the consequences accordingly. Your Honor, what are the consequences for lying under oath?
Well, you see, I don't get much mail, but the little that I do does appear to be open. Sometimes. And Mevlin does know some things about my personal life that I've never told him. It's mostly the letters from Jane. No further questions, Your Honor.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Well, that certainly did give me a lot of evidence to think about. Before I announce my verdict, I will give you both the opportunity to have some closing statements. Prosecution, you're first.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the courtroom, the evidence placed before you today is clear and simple. It paints a very obvious picture that points to the guilt of Mr. Mussolini. The defense would have you believe that his crimes were done from a place of love and concern for you. But they have no evidence to back up these claims. So before you decide on your verdict, Your Honor, I'd like to leave you with a summary of the evidence we do have. Mr. Mussolini read the mail of not only my client, Gunther Goose, but it would appear everyone else in this town. Some of those packages were small, as postcards, envelopes, which would give no reason to arouse suspicion or dangerous materials. And once read, the defendant, Mevlin Mussolini, retained knowledge of what was written in each of those packages, providing that he did indeed read the contents of the mail. The facts are simple and clear. You need only make the honorable and just decision, Your Honor.
Indeed. Well, I'll certainly do my best. Does the defense have anything to say?
The goose is loose and trying to put the moose in the caboose. What caboose? Oh, do you mean jail?
Isaac, would you please refer from rhyming any further in this court case?
Hey, yeah, the goose and the moose have a truce, and both be let loose.
Isaac, are you okay?
I think the stress finally got to him. Isaac, you there? You snap out of it. It's rhyme time, and I can't stop for these mimes, man. That's the plan. Stan. Don't worry, little buddy. I got this. You go sit down. Your Honor, if you allow it, I'd like to give my own closing statements.
Doesn't seem to be a problem to me.
All right, then. You see, I've made many mistakes in my life, but every single one of them was done out of a place of love. I know my actions and reading in the mail were wrong, and I know I shouldn't have done that without anyone's permission, but it was only from a place of love for this town and its residents that I did that. I wasn't trying to take anyone's personal information. I wasn't trying to spread any gossip. I just wanted to be involved in your lives. Because I love you all. I love your families too. The highlight of my week was always reading the letters you've received from your distant relatives, whether that be Maria's brother Jonathan, or Aunt Petunia, or even the mayor's cousin. My actions will have consequences, yes, and I know that. But you all have to know that I didn't do it maliciously. I did it out of love. Your Honor, I'd like to change my plea to 100% guilty, and I'm ready for my sentence.
Well, that's very honorable of you, Melvin. Mr. Mayor, what do you think his sentence should be?
Wait, I get to choose a sentence? Oh.
Well, you are the mayor of this town.
Oh. Well, in that case, I guess, Melvin, I sentence you to a year of community service and paying for Gunther's postage. Gunther, you will get free shipping on everything for a year. Does that sound fair to everyone? Yeah.
Seems fair to me.
Well, in that case closed. Melvin, your community service starts tomorrow with your mail run. Everyone else have a nice, lovely day. Thank you all for coming. I greatly appreciate it. You know, it was such a lovely turnout, and I'm sorry things had to be like this. But, yeah. Yay! Isaac, this is phenomenal! My sentence to work with you and pay for Gunther's postage. Even though we didn't win, we certainly still got a pretty good verdict. It wasn't a win, but your life didn't end, and yes, fun can begin. You're stuck in a rhyming loop, aren't you?
Please help. I'm scared and verbally impaired. Ah!
Well, Gunther, are you happy with the verdict?
Indeed. Well, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. Though, the thought is still there. It's behind, and I appreciate Mevlin's apology.
Yay! Everyone wins! Oh, such a lovely thing.
You must be Leonard. Gunther has told me so much about you.
Has he really?
Yes, all good things.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Victor. You know, you are quite the attorney.
Oh, well, thank you. You see, law is not the only career in which I dabble in. I actually wanted to talk to you about, some business opportunities.
Oh?
Well, you see, I have a line of businesses, a franchise, if you will, called the Magic Bubblegum Factory. It's a petition shop telling all sorts of fun illusions, plus novelty bubblegum.
Oh, well, that does sound fascinating.
Yeah, you see, your beautiful little town here will be a spectacular location for my next stop.
Novelty bubblegum and magic shop. Why, that'd be great for tourism. Oh, and this horrible month has been turned around. Oh, so quickly. Please, let me know whatever I can do to help you in this build. Any building permits you need, you will have them. You will have them right now. If you need them right now, you will get them right now. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited.
Yes, I'll call the rest of my company right away, and we'll get started work as soon as possible.
Oh, things are turning around. Oh, this is going to be great.
Leonard, I think you might want to think about this before you jump in headfirst.
Nonsense. Victor seems like a perfectly trustworthy man. Look at him over there, talking to Lucy.
All I'm saying is, you might want to get to know his character first.
Nonsense. You've always wanted to advance on culture in our town, and this is a way to do it. Please, Gunther, just be so kind to give him a place to stay until I can find him some arrangements.
If you say so, Leonard.